Okay, quick look through Thursday's end of day closing screens. So another pretty good day out there. Some good movers today. I'll fly through these. I don't think there's that much in the actual signals dashes tonight, but there's quite a few in the closing highs. I will buzz through those. First things first, before I forget, just looking at Andy's comment, got a breakout line at 288 on BKS. So let me just jump into this from my opinion now, because so this is what we call a base with supply, and it's got basically days supply up there, hasn't it? Day and a half supply. So all these are out of the, now it's got no supply. It's gone through that level today. Everyone is at a profit. Now, when determining a base, I always look to the left of the low. So the low is here on this one. So the left side, the left shoulder is now here. So let me just do this thing again. Get rid of that. So the left shoulder is now this one here, because this is the low. And it defined a level under this left shoulder. If it had gone straight back to highs here, I would still be working off that one. But I think this is a perfectly good level to use for me and for my style. It's something we see often, isn't it? A base with supply. So we've got a perfect base here. Couldn't get much better than that, could it? Doesn't mean it's going to go straight in a straight line. These things are usually, even if it is going up, they're usually a process. Let's just build a case for this. I know some of you are riding it already. I cheated this base. I'm in from sort of somewhere in this little area here. And I'm saying that it might be over here where I got in. Can't remember now. It's all a blur, as you know, with me. So don't quote me on half of the things when I have to go and look at the spreadsheets. So anyway, I'm in on one of these swing points around here somewhere, and my plan is to trail, and it's got a 6p spread. Add a bit on that. I will trail into here. I will buy some more. It hasn't closed. It's pinned to 6-month closing highs there as well. But I'm using this level here. I'm going to go off this level. We'll see where it might open here, open at fresh highs, whatever. I want to see it close, open, trade above 281. That's me. I'm happy with that. If it rolled over and died from there and stopped me out, yeah, I'll be happy with that all day long. Paper cut, move on. As for making a case for this, I've actually just spent the evening updating all the lines. Those sort of they will all be highlighted on tomorrow's. I put a few in, put beaks in, that new line in the sand, and then I loaded the GTRS, and then I went back and I went through every line, every baseline, because I have to manually input these baselines so they highlight yellow. So I just went through them all, and they'll all update in tomorrow's end of day GTRS, all the levels. But so yeah, lost my I was going to go into. So you can see with beaks, pretty good growth. It's if you go and look at the turnover is probably going to be one of the big BKS. Yeah, solid turnover, fueling the growth. And the turnover is basically quarter on quarter, and the year on year is lighting up that light green colour. That means the turnover is confirming the growth. So yeah, I mean, I like the look of that. Small cap medium float. Not a not. I mean, it was in that 150 zone down here. The one that, but we got this base and it gapped out. It was a pro gap. What could have been taken, and then we got a swing point here. And I know some of you are in from down here, and happy days. But in fact, I'll just show you this as well, because there's a fair old chance this looked like a base with supply, but then it did this, and then it went all loose. So that one just wasn't ready, was it? What time of year was that? 22. Yeah, just coming into the bear market, wasn't it? So it just got loose, and then it rolled into the bear market. It's set up again, gapped out, a base below trend, as we say, pro gap, and the first retrace was kind of quite high up there, but they all hit the screen. Whether you nibble at it here, or you nibble at it here, or you nibble at it here, here, and then here. It's breakouts, pullbacks, base cheats. That's my game. So we will see what that does. I sold a crappy little position, what I was just hanging onto, just so I can fund this tomorrow. I've just sold something because I might have some cash anyway. It depends if any of these W7L shares come through. I don't know if anyone's heard anything on those yet, but let me know if you have. But, I'm with Interactive Investor on those. So yeah, that's where I am. I'm still only got 80% of my portfolio is actually in the account. I've got 20% in cash. Well, not in full cash, but I've got a chunk in the safe and a chunk in my bank. So I haven't used it yet. I'm still hanging back there, trying to secure a vinyl collection, which is getting a little bit. It might not happen, so I might have to move some in at some point. So moving on from that, let's just jump through the screens. Oh, what else were we gonna look at? W7, this is the low at the moment. You might end up with like a little level off here, but at the moment that's the most defined little level I can find, that 588 level. We've got this big channel in pullback here, just monthly pullback, and this is the swing level as well. So this one's probably quite important, actually, with it being the monthly swing point. Let's go back to the daily and have a look at that. Yeah, I think I put 588 in. There's a round number above it, but not an important one. That might be I would say that would be the important one, but if it moves above that monthly swing point, it will probably, be taking out that 588 anyway. Just jump back to that. So yeah, it's my two penneth on that one as well. Nice to see MTL as well. It's moving back up after that acquisition. So that is that. let's just fly. Oh yeah, we can't not look at just today. Fantastic. If it can melt, if we can get 5, 6, 7 day sort of melt on this before the next pullback, that would be fantastic, wouldn't it? Realistically, they usually, it's probably 1, 2, 3, 4. If we could get a couple more days higher, it would be a nice area for it to get to before it starts to consolidate. They all trade up and down, don't they? All move up and down. And QLT as well is out of the base. Yeah, so it's been a procession of setups, really, hasn't there, over the last, I wouldn't, not a huge amount, but quite certainly enough to keep trend follower busy. Let's jump into the screens. Let's see what got up today. Moving on. Closing highs. Let's fly through these investment trusts. Good melt on CPG, isn't it? And Wise, nice to see it sort of punch up through 6-month highs here. So, you're going to be looking for a base, aren't you? And, well, I would be. And first pullback to be interested in that. QLT there. SSON. TCAP. Same with TCAP, breakout, first pullback, came in a little bit deeper, and off it went on its journey. Just deja vu. RELX, it's not the best trader at the moment, this one. It's everywhere, isn't it? Had its moments though. RELX. Beasley there as well. So that was the other one I needed to talk about. So if you took the swing on Beasley, you're heading up towards your swing area. If you had a target, this shouldn't go to a loser. So say you got involved, say you got involved something like that. Now it's I say it shouldn't be a loser. It could still be a loser, couldn't it? I would have trailed that up to a half stop as it moved, and basically, if I'm holding on to it for a longer family account style, I will be adding to this tomorrow. If it's in my swing account, well, I will be trailing the rules. What if it's in both? Well, yeah, I'd be adding to the family account. You know what I mean? Whatever my plan was, in the family account, I'm trying to get it trending. I'm just trying to get it in. I'm not shooting for the moon. I'm just trying to do it in that low risk manner and just adding to what's working, starving what's not working. And in my own swing account, I rotate these things because it is a large cap stock. Tesco's, same as well. That was the other one. So we'll just do it again. That third measured move. As this thing moved up, I would have trailed the half stop. As it moves through the high here, close above, open above, trade above, I will throw that stop on the lows. Same. If it's towards the swing target, you might have a more aggressive trailing regime. If it's, you want to keep this for a longer term hold, family account style, wrong there, building it back up to a full position, then letting it trend. So obviously, out of the basket of swing stocks, what went through, they all, they won't all work. Some will roll over and take profits back on me. You look at auto, it hasn't stopped me out, but it went from being the second best winner in the account to the worst one in the account overnight, but it's still in the game. It's in profit again. Just see where it goes. Moonpig. So I just put that level in there. I've got no cash for throwing around on anything like this, so not for me, but I hope those who are in it are having a fantastic let's just delete this one because it's gone now from my account. And Carnival, that is a really good move for a stock. A really good straight line move, isn't it? It will pull in at some point. They all do. Unless they get bought out. Can't see Carnival getting bought out. IHG, yeah, you've got big reverse fall base. Same. At some point it will pull back. It's through a big round number here. So lots of trends on the beach. Yep, it's got a day 3 there. Really good spike higher. I'll just punch this one in because we'll see if anything's floated into it yet. I mean, it's not exactly super exciting, but it's got a pretty strong comparative numbers. This it went from 13 to 26 on the pre-tax. So going from 20. Sorry, yeah, going from 26.5 to 37 is still deceleration. So yeah, you sort of get me. It's still a solid number, but it's got a big comparative, so it's it will pull back at some point. For those interested, and into the swing points. So I just see if that's Michelle. If I locked her out. Ah. YU. I'll punch this one in as well. I think the forward numbers are... Oh, let me just punch it in. YU dot. I see the swing point here off the 100-day. Moving on. WOR. What's this one? I always say that, don't I? It's the media one. So yeah, I'll punch this one in as well. And WOR. Yeah, I mean it's kind of interesting, isn't it? Small cap, high flow, media. I'm kind of not sure. This thing's just dead weight. I did the old post on this when when it was up, when it spiked up like this. It did it in a matter of a day or something, didn't it? 3 days. I put the post out there. This thing will probably come all up, give it all back. So it'd be a bit crazy not taking it. And you should have seen the trolls what came out of the woodwork. It probably all bought it up here. I got trolled. Yeah, that's what's in there today. So nothing really jumping out there. Have a look down the GTRS, but I think in our little bunch of stocks, there's a little bit of action in those for tomorrow, anyway, isn't there? Yeah. Anybody got anything they want to look at? Otherwise, I'll wrap this up. Hopefully, we get a nice day tomorrow. It'd be nice to finish the week good. Okay. Cheers, all.